Living in clouds. Wonder what that's like. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Collective Arts Brewing Company. This is their Life in the Clouds Hazy IPA, coming in at 6.1% alcohol by volume. And no IBUs listed on the can, but on their website it is showing it being at 50 IBUs. So right in the middle there of the IBU mark. Collective Arts is from Hamilton, Ontario. Looking at the can, we got some nice like royal blue color with a face and a man in a red sweater with no face, kind of, something like that. Very interesting. This artwork is done by, where is it here? Andrew Turner from Stoke-on-the-Trent, Stratfordshire, UK. Very nice indeed. So let's crack this beer open and see what is it going to be super full? Oh, almost exploded everywhere. Alright, let's give it a pour and see how hazy this IPA can be. Pouring into my Rouge River tulip style glass, fat tulip style glass. Look about that much of a pour for now. Show the face. There we go. Well, yeah, I gotta say, that's quite hazy. Very nice color to it. Light yellow, straw-ish color, slight white head on top. But yeah, super hazy. Can't see anything through it at all. Let's give it a smell, shall we? Ooh. Ooh. Getting like dank hops. Pineapple, mango, a little bit of grapefruit. Oh, tangerine. Smells just oh so sweet. Let's have a sip and get right into here. Okay. A bit more bittery, soury, like tangerine or like rind flavor from like some citrus fruits and whatnot. Slight pineapple, slight mango, a little bit of melon flavor going on as well in the beer. Quite nice, not as sweet as it smells, but still very enjoyable nonetheless. Let's continue on drinking. Cheers, everybody. Slightly florally as well. Gotta say, even like a touch earthy or like hay sort of flavor, but still, whew, damn good. Collective Arts, you do make some amazing IPAs. This one is good. Not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a bit more juicy just because off the nose it smells very juice forward, very tropical, fruity forward, but still not a bad IPA. Well, that's nice and tasty. It's clean. It goes down remarkably smooth. Definitely feels a bit more creamier because it is so hazy, but overall not hard to drink whatsoever. Let's take a look on the can now. Life in the Clouds Hazy IPA, 6.1% alcohol by volume, and it does list the malts and hops, and it does list the hops here, which are Mosaic and Simcoe. Collective Arts Brewing Limited, Hamilton, Ontario. Is there brewed on date? Yes, there it is. April 5th, 2018 at 2:06. So, fresh can, very fresh. It is April 26th at the moment, so damn perfect. Super delicious. Moving over now to the website, collectiveartsbrewing.com. Life in the Clouds New England style IPA. It doesn't say that on here. It just says hazy IPA. They changed it a little bit. New to our core lineup, Life in the Clouds is our flagship New England style IPA. After experimenting with the Collective Project Hazy IPA, we dialed in the Simcoe and Mosaic hops and malt balance to optimize this juicy IPA's pleasant fruit-forward, think citrus and melon, taste and aroma. In keeping with the nouveau New England IPA tradition, Life in the Clouds is an unfiltered beer, neither overly sweet nor bitter, with a pillow mouthfeel. Pretty accurate. Crack one, pour it in a glass, take a whiff, hold it up to the light, and take a sip. Don't you agree? And oh, I do agree. They got it right in the head, you know? Sweet, but not too sweet. Bitter, but not too bitter. A good balance of everything. 6.1, like I said, ABV, 50 IBUs, hops, as I said before, Simcoe and Mosaic, and recommended serving glass in a snifter. I think this is called a snifter, not a fat style tulip glass. Because you can get your nose in there and just the aromatics go around and up, because this is sort of like that. You probably don't really care. But some may. It's a snifter. I call it the fat style tulip because that sounds funnier. Other than that, Other than that information, nothing else going on here. Still love the big description. The hops relisted again, beautiful to see. Recommended serving glass, that's a nice addition as well. Also, thankfully, they do have the IBUs on the website. Finally, we're going to move over to Untapped, and Life in the Clouds has been given a 3.99 bottle caps out of 5. And that's out of 7,500 ratings, just over. So a lot of people seem to really enjoy this beer. And so do I. With that said, we are down to our final sip, so let's finish this, get right to my ratings. Choosing the final sip. Cool. It's just refreshing. It is super refreshing, and it doesn't, like they were saying, it doesn't hit you with the super sweetness, but doesn't hit you with the super bitterness. Because this is a beer that you can have a few of, and it won't kill your senses or to have like a sensory overload on your tongue and sort of mute a bunch of other flavors, or in a sense numb it. Because that's what I find with some crazy IPAs and whatnot, is that you drink a few and then it sort of mutes a lot of the flavors for other things. This has a good balance where I don't think it will do that for a few beers at least. So rating for this beer, I gotta give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Quite remarkable. Thank God it's part of their core lineup, because I can see myself buying this when I want a nice hazy IPA. This is absolutely beautiful. As for presentation, Collective Arts, I'm gonna say it again, I love the addition of artists' art on your cans, hence your name. That's awesome. Really good to see that, just bringing people together in many different ways. Other than that, I'm always a bit bummed that there's no description on the can, but that's okay because you leave the room for the artwork. No IBUs, which should really be listed. You got a little bit of space there. You can pop it in. But other than that, love the list of hops here, and I love the easy to read brewed on date. As for your website always looks really good. Great description on point. IBUs are listed. And the serving glass, that's a nice little addition as well. So presentation wise, I gotta give you a solid 9 out of 10. Mainly because your whole scheme of things with letting people, show off their artwork on your cans, get that exposure. I love that initiative as well. So with all that said, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want to recommend for me to do in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like the video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. As for my question of the day to you is, out of the Collective Arts IPA series from 1 to, what are they on now, 5? 1 to 5, which one was your favorite? Number 5 for, I gotta say my favorite was definitely number 5. It's just so much greatness in the beer, and I can't wait to see what they have for number 6. But with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.